It could use a little work, but still got a little season left to work on it. So, yeah.
For you, man, obviously I know how much of the dream come true this is for you. Just how excited are you, this team, just as you guys get set in a couple days to kick off your College World Series journey?
Yeah, it's been the goal the whole year, and for us to be able to hop on that charter tomorrow and go play in Omaha is out of this world, mind-blowing. I think for every single one of us, because we all expect to go there, and that's what we strive to do every day. But to really have it happening and be able to go to the opening ceremonies and go play in front of that many people is a dream come true for every single one of us.
It seems like other programs don't necessarily maybe talk about, going to Omaha is like kind of like an overshadowing thing, but it seems like you guys have been voicing a lot this year. You wanted to host both a regional and a super regional. The expectation was to make it to Omaha. How do you feel like kind of voicing that and setting that as seemed the expectation of this program kind of helped you put in the hard work to achieve a goal like this?
Yeah, I think it starts with getting the right guys here. Every single guy that comes here wants to go play in Omaha. So when you start with that group of guys and it becomes a common goal, it's pretty easy to talk about, and when we're all striving for it on a day-to-day basis, it's not really work at that point. It's just like, hey, we're going to come out here, have fun, try our best, and leave it all out on the field. So when we're all together like that, it's Omaha or bust type of mentality.
During those moments through the season where maybe you guys had some downs, and obviously you're still trying to keep that positive mentality, we want to make it to Omaha. How do you guys do that? How did you guys do that? Did you write anything down on a board to remind yourself? What did you guys do to always remind yourself of the end goal to be able to get to this point?
Yeah, I think everyone always knew what the end goal was, whether it was in a down moment in our season. I think it stems from knowing that baseball is what we do, not who we are. So whether we are down on ourselves, like, hey, know that we got other things going for us. So really having that mindset behind us allows us to play loose and bounce back that next day like we have all year. So
you've got a coaching staff that those guys have all been to Omaha wearing the same uniform that you guys are wearing. Did they ever talk about that?
Yeah, no, it's really cool because they can kind of guide us, and they've done it before, and they know what it takes. And I know they really like the group that we have this year, but they've been saying that all year, and it's kind of cool to see it all come together and us get on that bird tomorrow to go to Omaha. They've had a lot of belief in us all year, and I think that just goes to show. I mean, they've been there. They were part of a group that went to Omaha, and they see a lot of similarities in us. So I think that was really cool to watch from their perspective. So
one of those guys is Zach Taylor, and you guys have talked a lot about him and the way he helps in the mental aspect of this game, especially at this time when the pressure and the nerves go up. Just how helpful is he to make sure that you guys are ready for these different situations?
Yeah, Zach is a huge contributor behind the scenes. So when times do get a little tense, he's always there, keeping it easy, keeping the fun flowing. And he's been there, just like you said. He knows what it takes. He knows what type of guys it takes, and knows that, hey, gotta stay loose, gotta have fun, and leave it all out on the field. So.
And for you on Sunday, just that game, you homer in it, you're running around the field with your whole team as the game ends. Just put into perspective how much this place means to you to have that game and what that feeling was like.
Yeah, last game at Goss. So to end it on that note it's nothing I've ever experienced this year. Or in my all 3 years here at Goss. So being able to go out on that note is a blessing and something I will never ever forget my rest of my life. So
heading into the College World Series, you guys are going to have the most experience playing on the road. Just what kind of takeaways did you have from all of your road experience, and how confident do you feel going on the road?
Yeah, at one point this year it felt like the road was home to us. Like, this is our field when we would walk into places. So I think getting us back on the road, I think we're going to settle right into what we've been doing all year, and it's nothing new for us. I mean, with how many home games we played, which is next to none, it felt like we're used to it. We're built for it, so I'm excited for it.
With all the traveling you guys have had to do, who's the best at living out of a suitcase in this team, and who's the worst?
Ooh, I'd have to say I know Trent Caraway. He's my roommate on the road. I know he's probably the worst.
Why?
I'm just messing around. I mean, he brings one very large suitcase and just throws it in there. I love the strategy. It's quick, efficient. When we need to get out in the morning, it's just, it's just like picking up a bucket of balls. It looks like for him, where I'm trying to like pack stuff in there. Best living out of a suitcase. I don't know. Probably one of the coaches. I have to go with Hank, honestly. Hank's pretty good. So organized.
For Craig to do what he did over the weekend, like, you guys might not be standing here without him right now. Just, I guess, take me through what it's been like to watch him work through those swing struggles and get to a really good spot and come through with some big ABs.
Yeah, without a doubt. I was literally just in the hitting facility thinking, like, dude, Craig sent us to Omaha with that one swing on Friday. So it's been huge for the kid, because baseball's a game of ups and downs, and he's had some this year, but the ability to trust it and not take this game too seriously is huge for him. So being able to come out and do what he did not only got him a lot of RBIs and hits, but also got every other hitter in the lineup more pitches because they didn't have any break that they could take for the opposing pitching staff. So I think it helps all around what Craig's doing right now.
I mean, hitting is obviously hard enough, but can you just kind of explain like what it's like to overhaul your swing in the middle of the season and be working on big drastic changes like that?
Yeah,
games?
It's tough because once you get in that batter's box, you can't be thinking about your swing. So it's like, oh, are these swing changes actually working? You really don't know for a couple ABs, 10, 20 ABs, if what you're actually feeling in there. So it's a really, really tough thing to go through, and the fact that he's coming out right now on top is huge for us.
Gavin, do you have any personal experience from a kid going to Omaha, watching the College World Series?
I've never been to Omaha. My older brother's been to Omaha a few times as a kid, but I've never been, so 0.
Kind of speaking on that, there's teams 3 and 4 and trips, obviously, when they make it to the College World Series, winning it all. Why do you feel like Beaver baseball is built for success in Omaha, and why you guys are built for success?
I think it's the standards that we hold ourselves to throughout the year. It starts day one in the fall of how we go about our work every day. So I think when we're built for high standard, it doesn't change when we get out there. Whereas I think a lot of kids might at other programs might kind of lay back and be like, oh, we made it. Whereas it's day by day for us. So
Seems like there's a good amount of hitters in the lineup that have kind of gone through ebbs and flows so far this season with the offense. Just how has that kind of created some unity, knowing that you've had to have other guys that maybe haven't had success step up in moments to help get you to this big moment and kind of where the offense is now? And I feel like everyone's kind of clicking at the same time.
Yeah, it's huge. It's really fun to watch because every single kid in our lineup can leave the yard at any moment. So when that's the case, it's really fun to watch, and it's every single kid, one swing of the bat, it's a game-changing swing. So I haven't been a part of many lineups like that, but when it's all clicking, it's a very dangerous lineup to face. So
last one for Gavin.
5-0 in elimination games this season. What is it about it with you guys back to the wall right now that just has you coming out and putting up runs?
Yeah, I think win or lose, yeah, I mean, it's just like it would leave it all out there. I think it's like when it is your last game, it's like, hey, I'm not going to go out there thinking about something else or domed up, as you'd call mental fatigue. It's like, hey, we're going to go leave it all out there no matter what. So I think when we have our backs against the wall like that, it's like, hey, if this is it, I'm not going to have any regrets going and leaving this game. So I think it really helps us play freely like that. So.